What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. It is the 4th day of June today. Here we are at about $0.0516 with 21 hours, 45 minutes left in the day here. We had a bit of a drop yesterday, quite the stumble to the downside. Overall, I mean, what was that? Let's see. I mean, overall, from a high to a low, so far, you dropped 42.8%. It's very possible that's the low. Let's cut to the chase real quick. For anybody who's wondering, yeah, C-Zar, get on with it. I'm just here to know if that's the low or not. It could be, man. There's a good chance. We're gonna go over all that, but you gotta wait. You just gotta pay attention. So overall, 42.8% drop. It's pretty standard. Pretty standard in the crypto space. I think you're getting off easy with that. Easy for a couple of reasons. One, it happens super fast. 2, 40%, that's on the lower ends of what you'd see as like a standard drop. 60% or more is like the upper ends. 50% is more average, but 40, 60%, you're in that range. So I give it to you. That could be support. Beyond that as well, if we take a high to a low here, oh, that's not what I meant to do. You're also finding support at the golden ratio. Very, very possible to go higher. What you need to do now is you need to get back above prior areas of resistance, which you set up here at the 1886. You need to get above about 00575. And not just get above there on a wick, but close above there on a daily basis. You want to close above here on a daily basis to validate that this is the low, okay? If you can't do that, well, you're probably just forming some bearish structure where you're getting lower highs, rejecting prior areas of support. You're probably going to come down, break through prior areas of support, and go to the next areas. You know what I mean? This ultimately... I'm still under the impression, yes, that we're going to go down to 0034. If not lower, sure, you could go down to 0029. I don't think you go below that, though. And I think you have a lot of reasons to find support here. You might even find support just above it. I'm under the suspicion that we really could see some kind of front running where you reach for that price, but you just miss it, right? Because you've got the 1414. It's super common. It's super common to go from this range in the fib extensions down to that area. That's like a classic maneuver right there, okay? It's also pretty common to make this maneuver, bouncing off the golden ratio, let's be fair. But also tie that in with the fact that you've got your all-time highs right at that level. There's going to be a lot of attention, fibs or not, right at that level. There might be not enough selling pressure or too much buying pressure down there. Tie that in with the fact that from a high to a low, you're going to be at a 50% drop at that point or lower. You've got more than enough reasons to buy. Hold on real quick. You've got more than enough reasons to buy. You could absolutely see this thing just miss that 0034 area. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you're watching this video and you're counting on that to be the low, my opinion and just how I do things is whenever I'm counting on a price to be the low, I put my buy orders up a little bit higher. In the rare event that it gets front running is not something that happens often, but I never get front ran. I always buy early. I might have to sit through some red. That's okay. I might not sell the exact top, but I get in and I get out. And that's the point, right? You're here to make money, not to miss an opportunity. Hopefully. I missed this opportunity, man. I missed it. We were talking about it. We covered it even on the day that it dropped down here. Wish that I bought it, but I didn't. Can't take that back now, right? All the people who've taken the opportunity, seize the day down here. You're sitting pretty right now. You're in a position of strength. You have no reason to fear for the price to do this, right? Be volatile. Go down lower, right? Who cares? That's what you're thinking. But for all the people who bought up here, my thoughts are, you didn't miss an opportunity, right? Obviously, you didn't miss it if you just mistimed it. Right, if you wait, this will come up. It'll continue to grow for you. It's not a problem to buy the highs. It's a problem to buy the highs and sell the lows. And right now, effectively what happened yesterday is it took anybody who bought over the past week, it took you out of the area that was primed to sell. Right? No longer is it a good area to sell. The reason why is because you never know. This could have been the low. Maybe you do keep running up. I doubt it. I don't think you're getting off this easy. On a 10x move, you're just going to move down for 2 days and then you're going to keep running. It doesn't sound right to me, man. This crypto is not that friendly. It can be. It can be crazy, but I don't know about that, man. Let's look at this with some volume. Hold on. Good bit of volume coming in on that day. Let's look at this on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, a lot of volume at the low there. Nice to see. Volume coming back in here, but it's not building. You have a higher high in your RSI, higher than any of these highs, and yet it's just a lower high. So I'm not impressed. You're at an area where you'd expect to find resistance on the 1 hour time frame, actually, right here at the 60. So I think you do come down. I think this right here is just a bull trap. Just like this was a bull trap, just like that was a bull trap, this is a bull trap. Plain as day. From a high to a low, Right at the 0.5, right at prior areas of support. Couldn't be better. You had a lot of volume come in on this hour and you didn't do anything with it afterwards. This right here where you are, hold on guys, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Right here at this area, you would continue. But the fact that you didn't continue tells me you don't want to continue. You're probably going to go down. I oftentimes used to, before we connected the dots, that crypto's been finding a lot of significance on its 0.5 this cycle for whatever reason. Normally, what the saying would be, I don't look for you to find significance at the 0.5, but when you do, you get significant results. Significant results meaning that you're going to move down pretty fast. Maybe, right? A rejection here could happen. If you go higher, that doesn't mean that I'm wrong about going lower than this. Maybe you do go up to your golden ratio and then you find resistance. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Again, I doubt that you got off this easy. 42% drop in 2 days. That's it. Man, this is crypto. It's not that simple. It's meant to mess with you. Even if this was the low, you'd probably still kind of like have some finagling to do in the price before you move up higher, right? There is time to change my opinion. It's very possible that this is the low. I just don't think we have enough in front of us to determine that yet. And until we have enough in front of us to determine that, I'm sticking with the 0034 or lower because that makes the most sense to me, right? Looking at this on a daily time frame here, daily RSI, I don't know if we've broken this uptrend. We still do have higher lows after all, but in like regards to this, it seems as though we've snapped through that, right? Oftentimes you would find support at the 50 or the 40, and I'm kind of thinking we go down to the 40 before we start moving up here. This is a very fast move up. I think that we'll consolidate. If we're looking for timing, I would think that we're going to have at least 2 weeks of consolidation, maybe at least a week. It's been about a week, right, from the high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So we probably have another week at least of consolidating, if not more, 2 weeks or more. It's very possible that the whole month of June is a month of consolidation for ZBCN. It's very, very possible. It's possible that you consolidate for 2 more weeks and then you run up with the rest of the markets, tomato, all these kind of things could happen. But I don't expect that you're getting off this easy with just 2 days to the downside and then you're moving up. Looking at this on the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour RSI, very much in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, but you've hit the oversold zone. Typically with your downtrending RSIs, you expect the downtrend to end once you hit the oversold zone, especially if you get some bullish divergence. So if you reject here at a prior area where you've kind of found support, maybe you go up a little bit higher and then you reject, I think you could set yourself up for some bullish divergence, which would definitely be nice. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. I didn't mean to do that. It would definitely be nice, but it would be from lower prices than this, right? You'd probably go a little bit lower. How low do you go? I don't know. I mean, you could wick all the way down to 0034 and then close here, get that bullish divergence, and that's it, man. But that still seems too easy. 3 days of a drop and then that's it? I mean, sometimes with the right cryptos that move up rather tenaciously, sometimes you do just get these brutal drops that happen super fast, and then that's it. I mean, if you find support at the right areas, nothing's going to stop you. I'll definitely be bullish on it once we get to 0034, but just because we get down there doesn't mean that you have to do this, right? Doesn't mean you have to pick up the pace like that, right? You found your low here. When did you start picking up the pace? It wasn't for a whole nother week later. You know what I mean? So even if we find this low tomorrow or today, we'll probably still configure ourselves, try to figure things out, and then in a week or two, then we'll move up. Best case scenario, right? I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. If it's not clear as to what my opinion is, it's that you're at 00527 right now. You could move up a little bit more, just a little bit. You may not. I'm still thinking you're going to go lower, down to 0034 or lower. Lowest would be like 0029, nothing too crazy past that, right? And then you'll probably still unwind this bearish momentum that you're building up, right? Decompress from the bullish momentum that the bullish train that you just got off. And then in a week or two, we could talk about you moving up higher. Just because you find your low, probably, if I'm accurate, and timing is not the easiest thing to get, but if I'm accurate in my timing assumptions here, it might happen within the next day, as in today or tomorrow. The 4th or the 5th, you should find your low at 0034. Just because you do that today or tomorrow does not mean that you're moving up the next day, right? It could. Sometime, you never know. But you'll probably still be moving sideways. So I got nothing else to say. I hope it's clear. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.